Welcome guys to my very first edition of the Raw Recall. But before I get into the first edition, I just want to say sorry for this being uploaded basically a day late or half a day late, just because I was so tired last night. I just didn't I just couldn't stay awake to watch Raw. But next week I will definitely be staying awake for Raw. I will force myself to stay awake just so I can get you guys a review done quicker. And I watched it today. I downloaded it a torrent site, and I forgot to write down any notes. So it's going to be anything off the top of my head, and I apologise. This isn't going to be the best Raw recall, best Raw review. And I apologise for that, but just stay with me, and next week will be much better because we're taking down notes. Anyway, we opened a Raw this week with Triple H coming out and cutting a promo about his deal with Undertaker and why he's chosen to face Undertaker at WrestleMania. And then he just cuts in and says he's done everything, Undertaker's done everything, there's nothing else for them to do, and there's nobody else in the locker room for those guys to face at WrestleMania, so the only thing left is those who have another brawl-out match. No, he said he's seen people walk in and walk out for 16 years, and so has Undertaker. So that was pretty cool. And then at the end of his, well, kind of at the end of his promo, Sheamus enters, because everyone was bashing WWE saying, well, they're forgetting about the Sheamus storyline. So Sheamus comes out like with a smirk on his face, obviously going to come in the ring and say something. But just as he gets in the rope, Triple H blows him. He kicks him in the privates area, should I say? I think he was meant to kick him in the stomach, but he kicked him in the privates area. So Triple H giving it a little bit of time just to recover. So I think that kind of botched it there for Triple H. Triple H threw him out of the ring, and then just brawled for a bit, brawled around the outside. Eventually, Triple H got him on top of the commentator's table and pedigreed him through the table. So that was like a pretty cool spot there. So that's Triple H kind of squashing the beef Sheamus and Triple H had with each other. So now WWE have acknowledged that Sheamus and Triple H still had like a bit of a feud going on, but now that feud's been squashed. So I'll give WWE credit for that. But for me, I think this Sheamus coming out kind of ruined the promo. Just how much I enjoyed the promo, I think Sheamus kind of ruined it. And then Sheamus was scheduled to have a match tonight, and the GM said he realised like what Sheamus has just happened, blah blah blah. But your match will continue. And Justin Roberts said, please welcome returning to Raw and Evan Bourne's music here. And if you didn't know, I'm quite a big Evan Bourne fan, so I'm up to how Evan Bourne's back. It's a squash match, really, like a no more than 20 seconds, I'd say. Squash match. Evan Bourne beat on him, then shooting star press 1 2 3. Evan Bourne picks the victory and gets a good pop from the crowd. So that was quite good to see. And then, like I said, it's just top of the head, top of my head stuff. So I'm sorry if I miss anything. Next, another part of Raw was Orton was coming out, cutting a promo, just saying about his stuff with CM Punk. CM Punk said not to come back to Raw, and then CM Punk came out and said, I want you to come back to Raw because now we're going to beat up on you, blah blah blah. So all the new Nexus about to come out and beat up on Randy Orton. And the GM says, stop right there. Over the next couple of weeks, the new Nexus members are going to have a match against Orton. Singly, and if the new Nexus members win, they'll get to be at ringside for the match at WrestleMania, because CM Punk and Randy Orton had a WrestleMania match, because it was announced on Raw. So the first match was Michael McGuillicutty vs Autumn. I mean, it was a decent little matchup. For the first like 40 minutes of Raw, there was only that Evan Bourne squash match. So I was a bit annoyed that there wasn't much more wrestling. This match got into it. Like I said, a decent little matchup, nothing more happened. Some good back and forth action, not really going into detail on it. But yeah, Orton picked the victory, so Michael McGuillicutty isn't going to be at the at ringside at the WrestleMania match, or so we think. And then Randy Orton was teasing about punting McGuillicutty, then CM Punk said, don't you do that, Orton, blah blah blah. But Orton still continued to do it, then ran away to the back like a coward he is. If you didn't know, I didn't like Orton. So yeah, that's the end of that bit. Michael Cole come out addressing like Jerry Lawler's challenge. He accepted it, but at the match WrestleMania, but on one condition, that he could have a trainer in his corner and a special guest referee. Jay the King Lawler accepted, and then Michael Cole said, please welcome my trainer. His trainer was Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger beat down on Jerry Lawler and locked in the leg lock, ankle lock, and then Michael Cole just rubbed it in his face, basically. For me, that's stupid. Having Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole at WrestleMania, that's stupid. I mean, if TNA had Taz vs Mike Tenay event, TNA would get crapped on. But I haven't had one complaint for this, but I'm complaining now. That is the most stupidest thing ever, and that is bad, very bad booking from WWE. Why are you going to put Michael Cole in the ring? I can understand putting Jerry Lawler in the ring. Yes, he's wrestled, but Michael Cole, hell no. We had a Divas match in between there somewhere. I don't care about Divas match. I fast forwarded the Divas match. I ain't going to comment on that. Daniel Bryan was coming out for a match, and then the Miz attacked him down the entrance bit. So the Miz gave him a skull crushing alley onto the floor. So that was quite cool. The Miz cut a promo of A-Rye about the Miz saying that he directed a challenge towards The Rock, but The Rock never replied, but he replied to Cena. Cena come out, cut a really another good promo on A-Rye and The Miz, basically bashing him. And then A-Rye and Cena scheduled a match for later tonight in a steel cage that if Alex Riley loses, he's going to get fired as Miz's apprentice. So, that's the main event. I'm looking forward to that. The Rock cut another promo on Cena after Cena cut a promo on The Rock, shooting on Rock last week. But this time The Rock was via satellite. And The Rock says he's back, but for me, he's got to be in the ring. I ain't going to settle for seeing The Rock on satellite, because I've seen The Rock on satellite a couple of times, and it annoys me seeing The Rock on satellite. But, what he said was quite funny. I enjoyed it now. I expect to see more from The Rock and Cena as in these confrontations. I don't expect them to get in the ring. I'd like to see it, but I doubt they will. But as in these mic-to-mic confrontations, I really look forward to them each week. So that was quite cool. And the main event was, like I said, John Cena versus Alex Riley in a steel cage. And if Alex Riley lost, he wouldn't be Miz's apprentice anymore. I didn't like this cage match. It was taking too much of a joke. The Miz would take a picture of his BlackBerry of Cena in the cage, and he passed his BlackBerry to A-Rye. Then stuff happened. Then Cena took a picture of A-Rye. And it was just a big joke of a cage match. It was boring. But the Cena actually ended up picking up the victory. The ending, which was crap. Cena FU'd. Yeah. No, I think he gave like a bulldog off the top of the cage, well, halfway the top of the cage to A-Rye. And then he was going to walk out the cage door, but then the Miz come in and tried to push it, and they kind of battled back and forth. Then John Cena just overpowered the Miz, shot him down. But as soon as he stepped out, Miz gave John Cena the skull crushing alley on the floor. And then the Miz walked up, left Alex Riley in the ring, walked to the top of the ramp, and then just hold his belt up, and that's how Raw ended, really. So I thought it was a decent Raw week, as in there wasn't really much good wrestling. The only match that I would say which was noteworthy was the Orton and Michael McGuillicutty match. So other than that, there wasn't really much to talk about. So yeah, I wouldn't say go out your way to go check out this Raw, but Raw WrestleMania, so you want to keep up with the storylines. So yeah, so next week's Raw recall will be a lot better, more scheduled than this one, more like detailed. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like what you hear, and that's all I have to say. So bye bye.